So, what up YouTube? Trying to get everything out the way. Today I'm gonna be doing a video, questions and answers. I know people have been asking me questions, how everything been since I've been down here, how everything going. Just about my life, I ask for questions and answers. So, we'll just get right into it. First question I got right here is why did I take a break from YouTube and what made me want to come back? Really, like the whole time I was started YouTube and everything, it was just because of me and my friend, we still started. He'll still be on the channel and everything. It's just we had a lot going on. I was in school at the time. I was in Columbus, he was in Akron, Ohio. So like the way that we made the videos, it was bangers, it was cool and everything, but it was just hard to keep doing them with me being in school in college at that. And him doing it, it was just harder to do everything. I didn't have a laptop for it, I didn't have a computer for it. Like I was broke, I ain't gonna lie. So like everything that I did was natural, but it just took a long time. It was just time effective and everything. So just doing off of knowing that, I had to just sit back, revitalize, reamp, redo everything to figure out and be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do this time around. So hopefully it's different, hopefully it's better, hopefully yeah, I'm here to stay. I'm gonna do it because I am in a new city, new state. Just learn everything, how everything going. It's just gonna take some time getting used to, but I mean, I'm down for it and everything. So that was question one. So they sent it on a little send it stuff. So like it's just random. I already looked at them kinda, so I kinda got a feel for what they saying, but I don't really know. So the first question that I got from here, it says, what is your biggest lesson you learned from the past? Really, the biggest lesson that I learned is that, I wrote it down. No, I didn't write that one down. The biggest lesson I learned from my past is that you really can't let nobody, like, you got to have the will to do things. You have to, like, have the patience, have to have the strive, the grit for everything. Because, like, everything's not handed to you in life. You got to realize that, like, you can't just, oh, I want to do this and it's going to be handed to you. You got to go out and actually get it. Because if you don't get it, then they're not just going to hand it to you in life. Like, for real, for real. Yeah, that's the big thing I learned from the past. Question 3. Who's your last snap from? I really don't know. The last person I snapped, my cousin Keith. Yeah, my cousin Keith. I was the last person on Snapchat. I ain't Snapchat nobody else for real. And he asked when he was coming down here. So Keith, you see this? Yeah, you can still come down here and everything. I be bored, so yeah, might as well just come down here. It say, what made you move to Houston? Question 4. What made me move to Houston? Honestly, I just be doing stuff. You know who I am for free. Do you know that I just be like up and wanting to do random things in life? My lease was up in Ohio. I've been wanting to get out of Ohio for a little minute now, just because with everything going on and everything. So like, just being able to get out, it was just a way. Why did I pick Houston out of all states? For some reason, ever since I was like 10 or 11, I always wanted to come here. I always wanted to see what it had to offer. So I just really came off the wheel with my friends and stuff like that, and just basically just agreed that Houston would be the first destination. How long would I be here for? It just all depends how my progress, like my process in life would like progress and stuff like that. So I really don't know how long I will be here for, but I am here. I'm still looking for friends, people to chill out, vibe with. So if you're from Houston, hit my Instagram up or just DM me or something like that. We can be friends. Like I'm cool. Like, you feel me? Question 5. How's life? It's like a roller coaster for real. For real. Every day is different. It's not always the same. I am enjoying life right now. Like I said, I've been here for a minute now. Not a minute. I've been here for less than 3 weeks. So I'm happy, I'm content. I'm out of Akron, so I would say life right now is on the up side of the roller coaster. It's not really on the bad side of it, so I'm not really mad that I'm here. Question 6. Are you happy? Like I said, I am happy actually. Life been doing me good. I've been blessed. I've been glad people that have been in my corner, everybody that been like motivating me, my best friend, everybody. That been motivating me to do better. Ever since, like I said, I haven't been here on for 4 years, so I got a lot to catch up on with y'all. So life just been, I've been happy. I ain't gonna lie, I've been happy. Like I said, it got its days though, like when you just feel like everything's against you. But you can't just like, you take that into every day. Like you can't just wake up and like, this gonna be just like yesterday. It's not. Like every day's gonna be different. It's what you make of it. You just gotta just want to be happy. You just gotta want to be how the wheel. So I am happy right now. I'm content with everything going on. I enjoy everything going on. And yeah. I forgot what question I was. Alright, we back on question 7. It says, what motivated you the most on your content journey as well as coming up with your brand? Content journey, I had to realize that it's gonna take a minute. Hold on. Yo!
What you doing, man?
I was doing a YouTube video.
Nice.
Are we back now? You had to answer that question. I don't know. So, what motivated you most in your content journey as well as coming up with your brand? Content journey, I had to realize it's gonna take a minute. And most people, you might blow up overnight. It might take me a year. It might be taking me 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But really, just the willingness to do something. I'm in a new city. I got opportunities to go somewhere. Don't really know exactly what I'm doing yet. So I'm just using this as a little journey, like just to come along and see all the motivation on the content and everything. What motivated with my brand? Hold on, I gotta show y'all this. Oh, y'all look kind of crazy right now. Leave it open. Oh yeah, I still didn't do a little tour or whatever, but I'll do it. So yeah, I'm actually like this question. Coming up with your brand. So I came up with my brand. Oh yeah, and I do right now. Like I said, y'all ain't really been talking to you. So in the 4 years, I've created a clothing brand. It's called Poverty Baby. It's really called Mcday's World, but the first line is called Poverty Baby, which is this. It's like the first one of my hoodies I made. What motivated me a lot to do this brand was really just based off of like, you gotta find stuff that you can relate to and that you feel like certain people can relate to. Not everybody's gonna relate to your brand. Not everybody's gonna like the brand that you come up with. But I'm gonna show y'all the shirts. This one was one of my shirts I did at a pop-up shop. It's actually one of my favorite pieces for real, but it don't got a back. Most people want to make it a back. I'm gonna add a back on this one day. This one is a little logo, a little box logo with the Poverty Baby, and the back is so I'm gonna explain everything after I decide. We'll tell y'all what made me do it. So what made me come up with a clothing brand is because I like selling stuff. So like, I used to work at a shoe store. Working at a shoe store, like, you know, selling shoes and stuff like that became a motive. But when I stopped working there, it really was like, so when it came to shoes and everything, like you can still make shoes, but like the market's so messed up when it comes to shoes nowadays. It's just hard to like make like a niche. If you was already like in tune with everything, it's hard to do it. So I'm like, what else can I sell that I like doing that I can feel like I can benefit off of? And clothing was next thing. It's not hard or easy to make clothing. It's just something that you gotta want to do, and you gotta want to like be able to do. So I came up with Poverty Baby because just growing up as a kid, I didn't have everything I ever wanted. Like right now, I'm still working on stuff that I want. I could be able to work because, you know, I'm working everything. I could work on half the things that I want to work on. But growing up, you know, your mom, your parents, like I never had everything that I wanted. Like I couldn't get all the shoes, I couldn't get all the clothes, but I was grateful for what I had, and I'm grateful for everything that I had. So basically, Poverty Baby, the clothing line, it basically meant like, just to show like what poverty can do for you. Like some people, so I'm gonna show you. So the baby right here, as you see, he's half. This is like the poverty side. Basically shows like people that go through things, like, you feel me, like just go through things and everything, to show people like there's always better days. The left side is the, you know, the hood side. Like it just basically shows like people can use that as a motive to like be in the streets and stuff like that. That's not what but I was portraying as basically like this is the route that I could have took, but I never took that route. I decided to just continue with my journey, continue everything I got going on, and try to make a better self for me, whatever going on. The back, basically, this is where I was born. I was raised in this area code. Here's my signature, which I also have a tattoo of it. Oh, if I can do it. Basically, I got the same tattoo right here. So I got the tattoo after the signature though and everything. So, and this little saying right here basically says, it's a little saying that I made up myself, and it was just one day, the day that I decided that I didn't want to follow the streets, basically. But it says, "Dear poverty, I know you're just looking for a way out. It may seem as if it's the only way out is with a ball in your hand, as in playing basketball, any type of sports. But you feel me? Nowadays, that's really what a lot of people think. It's like with sports is their way out, and then when sports don't work, it says with a bag in the other hand, everybody don't make it out." And it's true. Not everybody makes it out the hood. Not everybody makes it out. But then it's like the two ways that people like try to make it out the hood. But there's other ways. There's other incomes. Like people don't understand. Like you can work a 9 to 5 and still make it out, or you can do YouTube. You can do clothing lines. You can do content. It really don't matter. Like you just gotta find your way. And like basically it just says, "But I promise you better days are coming. Sincerely, streets." Basically, that's why I made this first piece. Basically to like say like, don't give up on your dreams. Don't think like the only way out is to play sports or to sell drugs or anything like that. Cause that's, you know, say no to drugs and everything. So that's really what motivated me to like do my pieces and everything. And I do have the hoodie for it right now. It says the same thing on the back of this one. But I actually need to get back into doing that. I'm gonna start dropping stuff. So if you do like it and everything, just comment below. Tell me if you do like it, what colors you want to see, what everything gonna do. I'm gonna start it back up soon. Just after really I get settled and stuff here, I'm gonna drop another piece. If you make content, you think you can make the logo and everything better, anything, I'm always open. So just hit my inbox or anything else. But that's really was one of my best questions I got so far of like what made me start the brand and everything. So I appreciate it. I want to say that was question 7. But I'm not sure, so let me check real quick and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we back. It's actually on question 8. I have to find where I left off from. Okay. What is your biggest fear when it comes to the future? I actually wrote this one down. My biggest fear when it comes to my future is really just regrets. You feel me? Like I don't wanna just live life wishing that I regretted doing something. That's why I do the things I do now. I make the impulsive decisions. Like I just bought a car. I just bought a charger, everything. Like I just bought a charger. Why? I woke up, had a dream. I woke up and decided to get a charger. Impulsive decision. But I don't regret it though. So yeah, that's my biggest fear. Is really just failing. I don't want to fail in life. I don't want to regret anything. I want to have kids one day. Not no time soon, but when I'm ready, I do want to have kids because I want my kids to like know like. I don't know, I feel like a kid's like a good thing to like just solidify your like you know, for your future, like they can just live on your legacy and stuff like that. So them is like the two, 3 biggest fears I do have right now. They're not bad though. They're all achievable, they're all goals, they're all things that I can get to. It just depends. I just gotta work for it, honestly. I actually like that question too. What are some tips you would give to upcoming business owners or anyone who's thinking to start a brand? The biggest tip I would say is make sure your first piece is something that everybody wants. Like not everybody wants, but make sure your first piece is a banger, honestly. Make sure you take time into it. Make sure you put a lot of effort into it. Make sure you invest a lot into it. Make sure you find the right vendors and everything, because I will drop a story time on when my first drop and everything of how these hoodies is not, like I said, these hoodies I wear them because it's like my first piece, but it's not what I wanted to, and it took a whole lot of, I got scammed and everything, but for the vendors and everything that I did fine. So really I would say like make sure you take your time with everything, make sure everything is right, and make sure it's something that you think is authentic and you will wear and you will put out there, you feel me? Let me see what else. Anyone who's thinking about starting a brand. yeah, just do anything that you would like, you would love. Ask for help. I'm not saying that everybody's gonna help you, not saying everybody's gonna care, but there are people out there that will give you advice, will tell you the honest truth, the honest answer, if they will like it, if they support you and stuff like that. You will find that there is a lot of haters out there, that people that really don't support you. They won't support you till you blow up, and then they will act like they've been in your corner the whole time. With all reality, just know who was there for you when you started the brand and everything. Honestly, that's one of the biggest things I would say. Question. See, I be forgetting, bro. 1 second. All right, question 9. We're on question 9. That's not a question. Somebody said you're a pretty cool person. That's not a question for real. I'm a pretty cool person. I'm not gonna lie. So no, I'm funny. I'm cool. You know, that's not really a question, but they just said that. What are the top 5 things you look for in a girl? I used to say I never had a type, but over time I realized I do have a type, but it's not really more so like a certain set. I actually wrote this down. So I would say my number 1 thing is personality. With personality, it comes a long way. I like people for who they are. I like people that's genuine, who's upfront, who tell you the truth, who is supportive, who, you know, like personality is probably like the main goal in a lot of people's face. Like a lot of people probably think looks and how people dress, but for me it's personality. Number 2, they know how to have a conversation. I hate talking to people, trying to get to know somebody, and the first thing they say is, like, you'll be talking to them, you ask them how their day is, and they just be like, they answer the question, but they don't ask you how your day is. And then, like, they might have interest in, but that shit boring. Like, it's boring to me, honestly. Like, I don't like people who don't know when I talk, who don't know how to have a conversation. Like, I ain't saying we gotta talk every time, but like when we do talk, I want to be able to like interact with people. I want to be able to be like, yeah, this is how's your day been going. Then they ask me on my day, like, you know, I don't always want to just have to keep holding a conversation every time, like. So really, to know how to hold a conversation is probably like a very plus, and that's why I put it second, because it means a lot. Number 3 is goals, and that can motivate. I put goals and motivation as my 3rd one, because it's like you want somebody who can motivate you, who can put you on that grind mode, you can wake up to, you can learn from. You don't want nobody who just sits there and like you doing all the motivating for them, but they're not motivating you. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying like whatever they can bring to the table, then they can bring that to the table. They can motivate you to want to get up. They can motivate you to want to do something that you never even done before. Like, they can just motivate you to want to just keep growing. That's what I'm looking for. Number 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, effort. Effort is basically like a number. It's top on my list too, because it's like I want somebody who's gonna be able to try, not give up when times get rough, not give up when they not getting their way, or when I tell you no, or when, granted, everybody don't want to get told no, but it's like the times, like, if I don't have it, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that, you feel me? But being able to put for effort, like, into a lot of things, like, you want to put your 100%, but like, I realize not everybody will have 100% that day, but just knowing that you're trying, knowing that you're caring, knowing that you're willing to try is another thing I look for. And the last thing is looks. It's not, I put it last, because you not gonna date nobody that you feel like you don't compat with, basically. But me personally, I'm not saying I'm looking for a 10. Them are 9 times out of 10. A 10 is honestly the worst person possible, because everybody wants them. Everybody can get to. Well, not everybody wants them, but not everybody can get to them. So the fact is, they can be manipulative. They can do whatever they want. They basically can have you by a string. So 10 is not really what I'm looking for. Honestly, I would say, like, on a scale, I will get a 10 if a 10 ever comes my way. Me personally, I will go anywhere from a 7.5 to like a 10. Like, not even 7.5. I would go 7.5 to like a 9.5. Really, honestly, a 10 is literally just depending on how genuine a person is, how caring they is, and everything. You don't gotta look like Beyonce, Rihanna. You don't gotta like you the best person. Like I said, everything else will overcome that. Anything with personality, effort, and stuff like that. But you just can't look ugly to me. On your best day, on your worst day, 7.5. Your best day can go up to 8.5. It just depends how you hold yourself, everything like that. You know how to dress and everything. That's a plus too. I got a lot of shoes. I don't know. You don't gotta do all that for. Just be yourself, honestly. The people that just stay self is really just the people I look for. Like, I don't like people that just go out their way. And do everything else for. I want to say I answered everything. Let me see. I'm just checking over. Are you happy? How's life? Who's where should double back on? That's it, honestly. For today's video, that was all the questions I have got. So if you still here, I hope you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you like everything. Really subscribe. Not gonna lie. I'm here for a long time. I think the next thing I'm gonna do, I don't know what I got planned for the next couple of days. I just decided to drop this video. Also, probably in the video I'm gonna drop at the end, because I was supposed to drop the video yesterday, but what ended up happening was it was a storm, and the storm knocked out the power for 2 days. We was outside, we was throwing out the power and everything, so I didn't drop it yesterday. I was feeling sick and everything down. It just was a bad day in Houston for me, I ain't gonna lie. It was, the power went out, the Wi-Fi didn't work, it was like 90 degrees in here, I was hot, I was going through it. I didn't really know what to do in life. I was literally sweating bullets, laying out, couldn't breathe, everything in that. So I'm gonna put that at the end of the clip, just a little like extra. And yeah, just let me know what y'all want to see me go do in Houston. Whatever is fun to do, whatever I can do that's fun, that's out here that y'all want to see content wise. I do drive a Dodge Charger. If y'all want to see the Charger, if y'all want me to make content with that, I will throw that in the video too. From here, let me see if I can show y'all where it's at. There go my baby right there. It is a Daytona. My baby right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's my stick of butter, no cap. So yeah, for everybody that's still here, I hope y'all have a good day. My eyes is better than yours. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'll catch y'all later. Thank you.